last video I did an assembly of the main cockpit of the Next Level Racing FGT. In this video, I'm going to be doing the vague assembly of the monitor mount for the FGT. You can set it up as a single monitor or a triple 27. Now what I have here is actually a triple 23, but the monitor mount is the triple 27. So it's kind of a little janky. There are plans to change this to a 27. I just haven't gotten around to it. So please, if you see this looking kind of janky, don't think it's the way this monitor mount is. It's just wasn't designed for this. But anyway, without further ado, let's jump into it. So after opening the box, this is what I found inside. So now that it's all set up, I just want to go through some of the little first impressions, some of the things I encountered in the build of this. If you haven't seen the video before this, go have a look at that. But in that video, it did show that there was a lot of metal filings and things like that in a lot of the metal bars and that, which was kind of annoying. Surely that can be shaken out before it gets put in a box. There was a few of the threads that weren't the greatest. I have heard that some people have an issue where some holes and things weren't lining up, but for me, the way I built it, I did a lot of the stuff finger tight, and then I went and tightened everything up later on. So I think that gave this rig enough movement to line up okay. So yeah, I didn't have that problem. Generally, the build quality isn't too bad. It's pretty sturdy. I think it can be designed a little better though, especially since I think a lot of the people that are probably buying this rig are buying it for the Formula style seating position. And I feel like it has a few compromises in the Formula style seating position. If it was GT, I think it would be better, but I think most people that want GT are probably going to buy like the GT track or something, you know. And let me give you an example. When I first set this up, I had the seat back for, like, I've got this seat all the way forward now, because when I put the seat back anymore, then I'm not high enough for this to, like, the steering wheel sits too high if I have this back more, and it just doesn't feel right to be steering like this. So I had to push the seat all the way forward just to get high enough to feel like the steering wheel is directly in front of me, not above my head kind of thing, which was really annoying. And I even tried pulling this forward a little bit more, pulling this back a little bit more with the seat back, but then because you got to get out here, then you have no room to get out. Like, I've ended up having to undo these bolts and actually push this forward more in order to be able to get out. And even now it is a little more difficult to get in and out of, which is not a big thing in my opinion. I mean, you're going to be jumping into this rig for hopefully a while. It's not something you like jumping in and out of every 10 minutes, hopefully. But it is a little annoying to get in and out of. You know, another major design flaw I see here. See that big rod sticking out there? Yeah, that kind of hurts. See, when I'm getting in like this, and I go to move across here, nice positioning there. That's great. I reckon this needs to be at least 2 centimeters shorter. I feel like the gear lever stick is maybe a little bit too far forward in the Formula style seating position. Again, GT, that would be fine here, but, and yes, I know Formula is normally on the flappy paddles, but little gripe. I do feel like this monitor mount, they could have made much more versatile with the way these side mount monitors. There could be another bracket, be able to space them out a little bit and adjust these side ones a little bit more, but they didn't. So as you can see here, there's a bit of a gap down there. It's probably difficult to see actually. And I've sort of tucked these in behind the center monitor. And so these are actually on a little bit of an angle with a little bit of a gap back here. I can't actually do these tight because if I make them tight, then that pulls the monitor in, which makes these monitors swing out and be flat, which I don't want. But I do like how close this is and everything. Some people don't like the monitors mounted to the cockpit. I don't mind it so much. If there is a little bit of movement, which there isn't really much in this, it's pretty normal for like the monitors and things to move with you, like the windscreen of the car to move with you and things like that. So I don't know, I don't mind it. This will be better once I get 27s on here. Overall, I think the rig is actually pretty good so far, but I'm going to be doing a review of this and the monitor stand once I've spent a bit more time with it, and I'm going to be posting it up on this channel. Subscribe for that, hit the notification bell to let you know when more videos are coming out. Thank you for watching everybody, and I will see you in the next video.